is it so difficult to just close the laptop when you're down for the day? Your eyes burn, your stomach is in knots, but clicking that X in the corner feels physically impossible. You aren't sitting there staring at candlestick charts because you want to buy a yacht. You're doing it because you want to pay off the mortgage. You want to know that if the car breaks down or the kids need braces, the money is there. You are trying to provide. For most of human history, providing meant physical labor. We are wired to understand a reliable equation. You put in the hours, you break a sweat, and get paid. Effort directly yields progress. But that work ethic becomes a psychological trap the moment you apply it to the stock market. You drop a brain built for predictable labor into a randomized environment. We expect effort to track with reward, but these data points show the market is indifferent. Clocking more hours and staring harder at the screen doesn't force the market to pay you. Trading is a rare environment where putting in more hours can result in negative progress. For someone whose natural instinct is to grind through tough situations, it's a dangerous psychological trap. When a position drops into the red, your brain doesn't see a simple math problem. It sees a survival threat. An alarm sounds. Behavioral economists call this loss aversion. A win yields a modest dopamine spike, but losing the exact same amount, we feel pain twice as intensely, creating an accelerating feedback loop. Like ancestors replacing food, your brain demands an immediate fix. So you try to fix it. You abandon your risk management rules. You double your position size or jump into a volatile stock, desperately trying to erase red numbers and stop the psychological bleeding. The survival traits that kept our ancestors alive through physical labor are actively sabotaging your decision-making in a world governed by chance. Then the sunk cost fallacy sets in. You've been sitting in that chair for 6 hours. You've endured waves of anxiety. Walking away now feels like accepting that the time and stress you spent was for nothing. Your eyes are tired and your brain is foggy. Psychologically, it feels like you've done a hard day's work. You feel you've earned a paycheck. The market is zero-sum. Wealth flows between spheres based on price, ignoring time spent. We fall for the gambler's fallacy, assuming a win is due. But as the spheres reset, the math proves every trade is an independent event. Sitting in emotional agony at a computer isn't work. It is simply suffering in a randomized system that doesn't owe you anything. Contrast that sterile artificial environment with the tangible world waiting outside. Out here, your effort actually obeys the laws of physics. When you learn a trade, build a business, or develop relationships, you are building permanent value. The work you do today acts as a foundation for tomorrow. This is the difference. On the left, real-world labor steadily and permanently stacks upward. On the right, the fragile probability of the market. In trading, a bad afternoon can instantly wipe out months of gains. That drive, the willingness to grind through difficult days to provide for your family, is your most valuable asset. Stop wasting that energy on an environment governed by randomness. Redirect that same blue-collar grit into a craft or a pursuit that you actually control. True financial and emotional security is built by walking away from the screen and investing your hardest work into reality, where your effort is finally allowed to compound.